Hey guys, welcome to question FM123 of the Further Maths Fortify study guide. Now, the situation behind this question is that Cookie is buying a house for her family. She will take a loan for $477,000 with interest charged at the rate of 5.2% per annum, compounding monthly. Each month, Cookie pays only the interest charged for that month. So question FM123 reads, let Vn be the value of Cookie's loan after n months. A recurrence relation which models the value of Vn is what? Now, an important little note here is that if you have a certain version of our books, you may not have the Vn in the recurrence relation there at the moment in our answers, which is a little bit confusing, but I'll show you what I mean in 1 second. So we're going to write this recurrence relation from the ground up, effectively. So we're going to talk about V0 in all of our options. Of course, our starting value of the loan is $477,000. Moving on to Vn plus 1 equals, now we should have Vn before any of the brackets and ones. In some of the books they won't, just a printing error on our part. So apologies for that, but hopefully you get the gist of what we're going for here. 1 plus, and now here's where you're used to putting in your rate and all that kind of stuff with recurrence relations. So let's talk about what numbers we're going to put in here. Now we want that 5.2% that Cookie was talking about. And we're going to put that over 100. So that 5.2 over 100 just converts our 5.2 from a percentage to a decimal that we can actually use in our formula. But we're also going to whack this little times 12 down here. Now that's because this 5.2% is per annum. It's a yearly amount, and we're looking at what's going to happen each month. Hence why we're going to divide that 5.2 by 12 and give us the monthly percentage instead. Now, there's one last part to our recurrence relation. We've been told that Cookie is paying only the interest charge for the month each month. So we've got to figure out what that amount is. How much is she being charged in interest each month? And this is a pretty straightforward calculation. If we take our $477,000 and then we find 5.2% of that and a 1/12 of that amount. So that would, if we found 5.2% of $477,000, that would be our yearly amount, but we want 1/12 of that. We only want the monthly amount. So if you plug this into a calculator, that should give you an answer of 2,067. And since she is paying that off each month, we're going to minus 2,067, and that gives us our recurrence relation, which looks very much like option D in this question. If you guys have any questions about how that works, how that fits together, this is probably the more confusing end of recurrence relations, please drop them in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.